family thought I was a failure until Christmas dinner exposed my $31 million secret. My older brother, Ryan, had always been the center of my parents' world. Growing up, he could do no wrong. When he crashed his first car, Dad bought him another one. When I graduated with honors, they barely showed up. I stopped expecting approval years ago. Instead of chasing their attention, I built a software startup with two close friends. We worked endless nights, survived near bankruptcy, and eventually sold the company to a global tech firm. After taxes, my share was just over $31 million. I never told my family. I still lived modestly, drove my old truck, and kept my life quiet. Then Christmas happened. The dinner started normally until Ryan began making jokes. So, still hiding behind a computer? He laughed. I smiled. Still working. He rolled his eyes. Mom and Dad could really use help. Some people actually take care of family. My mother nodded while my father stayed silent. Then Ryan revealed his real plan. He wanted everyone to help fund his luxury apartment project. His request, $750,000. When I asked why he couldn't pay it himself, he shrugged. Because successful families support each other. Before I could answer, my wife quietly said, "We're doing okay." Ryan immediately searched my old company online. Seconds later, his expression changed. He opened another article, then another. Finally, he looked up. "Wait, your company was acquired?" I nodded. "How much did you make?" I answered calmly. "A little over $31 million. The room froze. Mom dropped her glass. Ryan laughed at first. Then he checked the acquisition numbers himself. His face lost all color. "You've been rich for years?" "Yes." "And you never helped this family?" I looked straight at him. I offered. Everyone turned toward my father. I offered to pay off the mortgage. I offered to cover Dad's heart surgery. I even offered to buy them a retirement home. Silence. Finally, Dad spoke. I turned every offer down. Mom stared at him in disbelief. "Why?" Dad sighed. "Because Ryan asked me to." Ryan jumped in. "I was protecting our family." Dad shook his head. "No, you were protecting yourself." He admitted Ryan convinced him that accepting my help would make everyone respect me more than him. For years, my parents believed I simply didn't care. That lie came crashing down in seconds. Ryan looked desperate. "You've got millions. You can still fix everything." I reached into my jacket and placed one envelope on the table. Inside were the signed papers showing I quietly purchased my grandfather's lakeside cabin after Dad decided to retire. Ryan grabbed the documents. "That cabin was supposed to be mine." Dad finally looked him in the eyes. "No, it was never promised to you." Nobody spoke again. My wife and I stood up, wished everyone a Merry Christmas, and walked toward the door. Mom hugged us with tears in her eyes. Dad never moved. Ryan stayed frozen, staring at papers that proved something he'd never expected. For years, he believed being the favorite guaranteed him the future. That Christmas, he learned that respect is earned, not inherited.